Hello and welcome to the Honeybee Stamps YouTube channel. I'm so excited to bring you the very final day of the Season to Sparkle holiday and winter release. I have a really special collaboration stamp set to show you. This beautiful floral was designed by our very own Emily Midget. And as you can see there, she is a fantastic artist. It's so fun to see her artwork done as a stamp. And as you can see there, Emily has added so much detail and it's just beautiful. I can't wait to color these beautiful roses and berries and leaves. There's a lot of beautiful greetings that go along with this collaboration as well. So you have "You Are Everything Wonderful," which is the title of the stamp set. "Thinking of you, praying for you, love you so. May your day be filled with joy. Enjoy your day. You're the best, with sympathy and love, with gratitude, and blessed to know you." So there's a little something for everyone. It's so gorgeous. I just love these large florals, and Emily and Melissa with Honeybee Stamps has just knocked this one out of the park. It's beautiful. So there's a coordinating die set with this stamp set as well, and it's going to cut out that big beautiful floral, so you can pop that up, do lots of different techniques with that, and so it'll be really fun to use. It's going to cut right around all those little edges. First up, I just had to bring you the artist's card, and if you know Emily Midget, you know she is known for her coloring, and she did not disappoint with this one. It's so fun to see her coloring on her own design. So there's a watercolored card with sympathy and love, and just look at that beautiful floral. So exciting. Next up is Carly, and Carly has done a really cute kind of ink blended background and then heat embossed that beautiful floral there on the edge of the card. It's really modern and sleek looking. It's really pretty. Next is Kelly, and she has designed a cute card with what looks like a watercolored mason jar. "May your day be filled with joy" is the sentiment she's added there. And she has die cut that big beautiful floral, and that looks like it's just spilling out of the jar. Now there are lots of stencils to share with you today as well. So this one is called the Snowfall Stencil. As you can see there, there are lots and lots of snowflakes in different shapes and sizes. And this one is so fun to play with glitter gel or glitter paste, embossing ink with embossing powder to make it shimmery, do some ink blending. There's just lots of different ways to use this stencil. I love this first design team card from Carly. She's used glitter paste on the inside of her shaker, and then she's done some teal ink on the outsides to kind of go with the inside of that shaker card. It's super cute. And this one is from Alba. Look at that beautiful gold shimmer paste with the winter florals and "'Tis the season to sparkle." This design is from Jana, and she has also used shimmery glitter paste over that stencil, and you can see that beautiful and awesome snowy looking design. Now this one is the Snow Day Stencil. Now this is going to give you the look of the little dots like snowfall, so this is going to set the scenes for your little critters or your gnomes or anything like that. This is also fun to use for different occasions, such as birthday, when you need confetti or polka dots or anything like that. So this little stencil has lots of uses to it. I love this design team member's card. This is the little gnome, and he is getting ready for a white Christmas. As you can see there, how Alba has used that neat stencil to create the background for her gnome. Now this is the stained glass stencil, so lots of different techniques that you can use to play with this stencil. I used a little pixie spray, and I had so much fun using my glitter paste and inks over this, and I love the geometric design. It's a little wonky and whimsical and so much fun to play with for backgrounds on your cards. I shot some video of me playing with my stencil. As you can see here, because of those intricate and fine stencil lines there in the center, I used a little bit of pixie spray to keep those little fine lines in their spot. I also used a little purple tape to hold my tape down, and I'm sorry my glass mat's kind of moving around on me, but I used a lot of red glitter paste over some teal cardstock, and this was super fun, glittery. I love the way this looks when I pull it off because it really does look like crackled stained glass, especially with that glittery glitter paste. It almost looks like broken glass. It's really fun. I love the shimmer on that one. And then this one I kind of did, I thought, well, this might make the neatest background for Halloween cards even. And I thought, well, maybe it would be cute as a spider web. So I ran a little bit of purple and black oxide inks over this in just kind of a random order. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And as I peel this off here, you can see how cool of a design that gives when you just run your oxide inks over it. So lots of different ways that you can use this really cool stencil for backgrounds in any color. I just think that is so cool. Now this is the mini pine stencil. As you can see there's lots of teeny tiny little pine trees in that background, and I love the way they're arranged. It almost gives the illusion of a geometric pattern and triangles there, the way that they're arranged and the shape of the pine trees. So this is going to be totally cool to put on lots of holiday cards when you just need a little something in the background, even where usually you might use a geometric pattern, but then you have your little mini pines there. So this is going to be fun to use all winter long, both for holiday cards and winter cards. Here, both Alba and Carol next have used this mini pine stencil for the background on their cards, and I just love the little bit of something extra. It looks like pattern paper. Here Carol has used embossing ink and embossing powder to give that a glossy look, and it's so fun. Next up is the Follow That Star stencil. And I love this one. I had so much fun playing with this one with glitter paste. As you can see there are lots and lots of stars included on this stencil. You have that one large, what could be the North Star there, and then lots of kind of medium-sized ones, and then lots of dots. I'm trying to hold that up just right so you can see all the little spots that will pick up your ink when you run your brushes or whatever you like to use over that stencil. Here I'm going to use a little bit of like glimmery, clear, white glitter gel, and I'm just using like a craft knife on that, and I am in love with this on dark cardstock. Look how beautiful that's going to be for a Christmas scene. That would be perfect with the Christ is Born stamp and die set. I just love this stencil on that dark cardstock. It's so fun, and I cannot wait to create with that one. Now this is the Stacking Pine stencil, so this one's kind of fun. So there's the Stacking Pines, just like the Stacking Pine die sets, so that can coordinate together. But you can also use this on its own to stencil on different scenes for your cards. So you've got the 3-tiered pine, a 2-tiered, and just a single. You have the little tree trunk, that's the solid, and then you also have the trunk part that makes the wood grain design on it. You've got 2 different styles of stars, some ornaments, some lights, so you can string lights on your tree, and then there's also the little string or garland part up there above. That can also be used to stretch across there in ink to separate the sections of your tree. Here I turned the camera on while I was just playing with the ink and playing with this stencil, and I had so much fun. I think this would be super fun to create just a flat scene, like a 1-layer card, or you could totally use the Stacking Pines die and cut these out and adhere these onto your card. So super fun. I used the stars, both stars just on different tree. And then I had so much fun with that, I started adding the little garland or little where you can section off the parts of the tree. I use that as garland. I also use it later on as the string or the strands, the electrical part of the lights. And I'm sorry I got so excited and I was just crafting away and I kind of got off camera just a little bit. I'm sorry about that. But as you can see there, there's kind of no rhyme or reason. I'm not even cleaning my stencil off. I'm just having a great time. Here I'm going to add red lights onto that darker green tree. And I'm just filling in the lights that, because you can see the green tree underneath your stencil. So I'm just filling in just enough lights to cover right there where I had the green on the tree. So fun. So you could either do those straight across, you could also do those and run those diagonally like they were kind of wrapped around a tree. I added the black lines there for the wiring of the lights. And I love the way that Kelly used that stencil on her stacking pine dies to add the dark edges of her Distress Oxide ink. And then on this next card, this one is Alba's as well. She used those stacking pine dies and added different colors. You can see where there she added the gold little tinsel or trim on her tree, and then the gems. Now this last grouping of stencils is so fun. This is called River Rock. How perfect are these going to be for your house builder die set? That and just to use for fun backgrounds. So there's River Rock, there is salvaged brick, and you can see there the grout between that brick is messy and kind of dirty. It's not perfect. I love that one. There is also a shiplap. This would be great for siding on your gingerbread house or on your house builder dies. This would also be great for just super slim stripes on any card background. The next one is called the scalloped shingle. So you could cut out the roofs of your houses and then add that right into the roof. You could do and change the colors just by inking that on. That would also be a really fun background for an ocean water mermaid card. This one is the square shingles. So fun. It almost looks like those wooden slatted shingles that you see on homes. I love that one. That would be a fun background as well. And then this one is called Perfect Brick. As you can see there, the grout is perfectly lined. All the bricks are perfectly lined up. And so you can see the difference there between the salvaged brick and the perfect brick. So these are going to be super fun to play with those house builder dies and with just backgrounds for cards, all different types of backgrounds. Just like Carly did here, she used those perfect bricks and she used the Joy Noel dies and the To the World stamp and added joy to the world over those perfect bricks. It's so pretty. And here Jana has used two different stencils. She's used the River Rock there below and then the shiplap and crisscrossed those and made a really cool modern design with Joy to the World, the Lord has come. All the information for this awesome release can be found at honeybeestamps.com.